What's going on? It's facts you don't know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
Anna Pesky is a retired woman from the United States. When she was 85 years old, she looked like any old woman of her age. She suffered from a severe form of kyphosis, a violation of the position and deformation of the spinal column. Muscles weakened, a hump began to form, and the disease progressed rapidly. But when Anna met 28-year-old Rachel Jason, her life changed incredibly. Whenever we want to try something new, it occurs to us, am I not too old for that? We will never be too young for something, so if you want to practice a sport, instrument, etc., do it, because life is one and you have to enjoy it. This case will answer for me, an 87-year-old suffering from scoliosis and osteoporosis, which resulted in her having an ugly hump on her back. It was 2014 and Anna Pesky went to visit her grandchildren in South Carolina, where she almost collapsed from trying to climb the stairs. It gave me a horrible pain in my back, Pesky told the Post. They had to carry me and put me in a wheelchair for the rest of my stay. For many years, this old woman lived hunched over. She searched for solutions with many specialists until after an intense search, she managed to find the help she needed, yoga. Today, she looks very different. This woman, after suffering for years from back problems and having a hump, began to do this exercise and her life changed. The pain was excruciating. For many years, Anna Pesky, an elderly woman living in Orangeburg, New York, complained of pain and lived hunched for decades. She had scoliosis, and her posture was greatly affected, and her mobility suffered. She even had to use a wheelchair to get around. She was already 85 years old, and the doctors thought that she would not walk again. However, she did not give up and looked for other options. She visited countless doctors, chiropractors, acupuncturists, and back specialists to try to find a solution to this problem. But no one could find the solution. After an intense search, she met scoliosis specialist Rachel Jason. She recommends you practice yoga with the conviction that this discipline would change your life. It should be noted that yoga improves flexibility, reduces stress and depression, improves blood flow and cardiovascular functions, and improves balance and general posture. In yoga, there are poses for almost every ailment and even specific types of yoga to improve specific physical qualities. In Anna, all the postures were very painful, but Rachel knew how to guide her through the different phases of yoga therapy effectively so that Anna can perform the exercises correctly. Only a month later, Anna was no longer hunched over and her pain was almost gone. After 4 months, she was able to stand on her head by resting her back against the wall and keeping her feet parallel to her face in an inverted V shape. That was until she started a regular yoga practice and her condition improved dramatically. Her entire story is inspiring, but perhaps the most inspiring of all is that she practically only started practicing yoga at the age of 86. It's never too late. Pesky started working with yoga teacher Rachel Jason, is trained specifically on her spinal and scoliosis problems. The two began to meet once a week to practice restorative yoga to relieve pain and build strength. After a month, Pesky could walk well again. After 2 months, she was already posing alone and the pains became rarer. Now she practices yoga every day with the help of supports, like a dog supported downward with a sling, and incorporates pranayama, breathing control exercises. The difference is phenomenal, not just physical, but in her daily life in general. My mom is much more independent, and even how she carries herself. She looks so much happier and brighter now, said Pesky's daughter, Rosemary Petrozella. Yoga has helped thousands of people to treat, prevent, and in some cases, reverse orthopedic problems. And in addition to the physical benefit that everyone is realizing through yoga, the mental and spiritual benefits go beyond the body. Yoga generates a whole new positive atmosphere for the practitioner and a new attitude towards life. Jason says yoga, under the guidance of a back care specialist, can strengthen bone density, muscles, and ease pain caused by osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, and other conditions that affect the backs of third graders' age. 2 years after the event that left her immobilized, Anna walks upright and leads a normal, happy, and livelier life at 98 years old. The instructor explains that yoga, done with the guidance of a back care specialist, can strengthen bone density and muscles, and ease pain caused by osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, and other conditions affecting the elderly. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.